Fiat 500C, or convertible, arrived a year after the hatch's introduction, with the soft-top pitching in 2009. Since then, it's been a staple of the 500 range and offers fresh air thrills with the ease of its retractable fabric roof. The simple roof design also ensures the convertible drives every bit as well as the hatch model. Practical convertible rather than completely lop off the roof of the 500 hatch, Fiat has designed the convertible with a retracting fabric hood that is more like a giant sunroof. It folds all the way back to the base of the rear screen, though it obscures vision in the rear view mirror when folded to this extent. It can also be folded so the rear screen stays upright, so more like an elongated sunroof, and it's in this mode where the convertible makes most sense. The roof is quick and easy to operate, and its design also means the 500's small boot is preserved almost intact rather than forfeiting space to the hood. Engine range: Fiat has not stinted buyers when it comes to engine choice for the 500 convertible. There's a choice of 0.9, 1.2 and 1.4-litre petrol engines, and each offers a very distinct experience. The entry-level 1.2 is easygoing, while the 0.9 twin-air has a distinctive engine note and loads of low-rev pull. The 1.4 turbo is reserved for the Abarth model and can be tuned further from the standard 135 bhp to 160 bhp. A 1.3-litre turbo diesel caters for those with maximum economy on their mind. Ownership costs all of the engines in the 500C lineup, other than the Abarth's zinging 1.4 turbo, deliver very low emissions and high economy. The Abarth manages 43.5 miles per gallon and 155 GkM CO2 output. But more buyers will be interested in the 1.2's 58.9 miles per gallon and 113 GkM, or 60.1 miles per gallon and 110 GkM if you choose the dual-logic automated manual gearbox option. The twin-air goes further still with 95 GkM emissions and 68.9 miles per gallon as a manual, or 92 GkM and 70.6 miles per gallon with the dual-logic box. Best economy goes to the multi-jet diesel with 72.4 miles per gallon, but emissions of 104 GkM trail the twin-airs. The desirability of this car has kept used values high, so it's a good bet for those looking to hang on to their cash. So if you're considering splashing out on a retro drop-top, read our Fiat 500C review to find everything you need to know. Performance: Fiat 500C performance ranges from frugal to fire-breathing. Petrol engines: an entry point 1.2-litre petrol makes for simple and entertaining daily life with its 69 bhp and 0.62 miles per hour in 12.9 seconds. It's no ball of fire but suits the 500C's laid-back style well. Peppier and even more in keeping with the 500 ethos is the turbocharged 0.9-litre twin-air with 85 bhp and a very distinctive engine note thanks to its twin-cylinder design. It has plenty of low-down shove and covers 0.62 miles per hour in 11.0 seconds to be the sportier choice over the 1.2, especially when it's revved harder to give a surprisingly strong turn of speed. There has been some criticism that twin-air engine does not meet its economy claims in daily driving, but it's a different type of engine that requires the driver to retune the way they drive a petrol motor. With its slug of low-rev power, the twin-air doesn't need to be revved hard to power the 500C along a fair lick, though it's also an engine that thrives on being worked hard for fun. A selectable eco mode helps save fuel. Fiat dropped the 1.4-litre petrol engine when the twin-air was introduced. If it's performance you yearn for, the Abarth model is a 135 bhp turbocharged 1.4-litre engine that can be improved further with the SS option that turns up the wick to 160 bhp. Either way, the 500C Abarth is a feisty performer. Diesel engine for more economically minded buyers. The 1.3 multi-jet turbo diesel gives decent performance coupled to strong economy. It comes with a 5-speed manual gearbox only, though it has a decent spread of shove to make it flexible in town and on the motorway, so no need to keep changing gear to keep it on the boil. It's not the quietest engine and nor is it as good on emissions as the twin-air petrol model. For the 500c, the diesel is the weakest choice as you'll hear more of the diesel engine commotion when the roof is lowered. Parker's recommends for most buyers and needs, the 1.2-litre petrol engine is the one to go for as it's the cheaper way into the stylish Fiat 500c. However, for those looking for a more authentic baby Fiat experience, the twin-air is the one that delivers the most character and fun, though it does demand some recalibration of the owner's driving style to eke out the best fuel economy. Handling, the 500c is at its best around town, hardly surprising, as this is the sort of environment that it's designed for. It feels nippy and agile, making light work of 3-point turns and tight parking spaces. However, out on the open road it lacks the polished drive of the Mini, though an improved suspension setup means that it handles better than the 500 hatchback. All cars get Fiat's dual drive system, which when activated decreases the resistance of the steering, making tight maneuvers even easier. The steering itself isn't particularly quick and it rolls into corners a little, but with the roof down on a summer's evening, it makes for a pleasant drive. Hill starts are aided by a system called Hill Holder, which applies the brakes for a few seconds when you move your foot to the accelerator pedal, so that you don't roll back. ESP is standard on the lounge and Abarth models, and it's an option for pop models. Equipment. Fiat has followed a similar path to Mini with the 500 and 500c models to offer buyers a near endless number of trim and options combinations. It means no two Fiat 500s are likely to be the same, and it also means owners can be as restrained or outlandish with their cars as their own personalities. All 500 convertibles are decently equipped and electric roof operation is standard for every model. Standard Fiat 500c equipment. The fabric roof of the Fiat 500 convertible is operated by the touch of a button, retracting electrically. Or it can be folded by pressing the button on the key fob, while closing the roof is equally simple. All Fiat 500s have power-assisted steering and central locking, while air conditioning is fitted to all models for when the sun is too hot for drop-top motoring. Electric front windows are used on all 500cs, as are 4 rear bags. ESP is only standard on the lounge and Abarth models. The pop and base twin-air must have it added as an option at £320. A CD stereo with MP3 connection comes with every 500c, but pop models miss out on alloy wheels, split and fold rear seat and rear parking sensors that are supplied with the other models in the 500c range. Lounge models improve their spec with climate control and Bluetooth connection, while the Abarth has sports seats and unique Abarth body styling and alloy wheels. The color therapy line was added to the 500 range in mid-2012 and offers classic paint colors and looks, pool ball gear knob and white wheel trims. Otherwise, the color therapy models closely follow the trim level of the lounge version. Fiat 500c accessories. Aside from the usual metallic paint options and leather seats, the Fiat 500c buyer has a plethora of extras and goodies to pick from the catalogue. Various stripes and images can be applied to the paintwork, along with a selection of alloy wheels. You can also order chrome bumpers, different door mirror covers, vintage-style wheel covers, various types of gear knob and even a variety of finishes for the key fob. Less frivolous is the option of ESP for the pop models and an alarm because one is not fitted as standard at the factory. Fiat's Blue and Me iPod adapter is also worth having. Comfort. Fiat 500c comfort levels are relatively good. With the roof down, the 500c is reasonably quiet even at motorway speeds. Wind noise is low and it's possible to hold a conversation comfortably. Up front there's plenty of room for two, while the two seats in the back are acceptable for shorter trips, though headroom is a bit tight. Air conditioning is standard on both trim levels. It's climate control on lounge models, while electric windows are standard across the range. Practicality. Fiat 500C practicality isn't exactly brilliant, but it's competitive in its class. The roof can be opened by using either the button in the cabin, next to the interior light, or by using the key fob. It folds down either in part like a sunroof or all the way back to open the full roof. The fabric roof folds quickly and usefully can be operated at up to 37 miles per hour. The boot is a different design to the hatchback to accommodate the roof and its workings, but only fractionally smaller in total volume with 182 litres of carrying space. It's still larger than other small cars like the mini hatchback and Toyota Aygo. Safety. Although the Fiat 500C safety systems have not been individually tested by Euro NCAP, the hatchback has, gaining 5 stars. It's an outstanding score for such a small car, and the 500 was the first car of its size to achieve it. 7 airbags are standard: 2 front, 2 window, 2 side and 1 knee airbag, as is ABS with electronic brake force distribution and an electronic stability program on all but pop models. 2 sets of ISOFIX child seat anchor points are fitted to the 2 rear seats. Reliability. Fiat 500C reliability shouldn't be a concern. The 500 hatchback went on sale in early 2008 and no major problems have yet to emerge. Many components are shared with the Fiat Panda, and the second-generation Ford Ka, which, like the 500, was launched in 2008. Other parts such as the 1.2-litre petrol engine have been used in previous Fiats without major concern.